Hi everyone! Welcome to the social media chat. I'm Sophia.
And I'm James. We are so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, we are. Today, we're going to talk about social media. Do you know what social media is, James?
Of course, Sophia, social media is a way to connect with people on the internet. We can use it to talk to friends, share pictures, and even watch videos.
That's right. There are many different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Do you use any of these, James?
Yes, I use Facebook to keep in touch with my family, and I love watching funny videos on TikTok. How about you, Sophia?
I use Instagram to share photos with my friends and see what they are doing. I also like Twitter to read news and see what people are talking about.
Social media is very popular. Many people around the world use it every day. But why is it so popular, Sophia?
Good question, James. I think it's popular because it's a fun and easy way to stay connected with people. You can see what your friends are doing, share your own experiences, and learn new things.
Yes, and you can meet new people who have the same interests as you. For example, if you like cooking, you can follow other people who share recipes and cooking tips.
That's a great point, James. Social media can be very useful. But it's not always perfect. There are good and bad things about it.
Exactly. Let's talk about some of the good things first. One good thing is that social media helps us stay connected with friends and family, even if they live far away.
Yes, that's very important. Another good thing is that we can learn new things. For example, I follow some pages that teach English. It's a great way to learn new words and phrases.
I agree, Sophia. Social media can also help people in their jobs. For example, some people use it to show their work and get new clients.
That's true, James. Now, let's talk about some of the bad things. One bad thing is that people can spend too much time on social media. This can be a problem because it can make us feel tired and not very happy.
Yes, that's a big problem. Another bad thing is that sometimes people can be mean on social media. They can say hurtful things and make others feel bad.
That's right. It's called cyberbullying, and it can be very harmful. We should always be kind and respectful to others online.
Definitely. It's also important to remember that not everything we see on social media is true. Sometimes people share fake news or false information.
Yes, we have to be careful and check the facts before believing everything we read or see.
Well, Sophia, we've talked about a lot today. We introduced social media and discussed some good and bad things about it.
Yes, we did, James, and this is just the beginning. We have many more interesting topics to talk about in our next episodes. Now, we're going to talk about how to use social media safely and smartly.
That's right, Sophia. It's very important to know how to be safe online. There are many things we need to be careful about when we use social media.
Absolutely, James. Let's start with passwords. It's very important to have a strong password. Do you know what a strong password is, James?
Yes, a strong password is one that is hard for other people to guess. It should have letters, numbers, and special characters.
Exactly. And it's a good idea to change your password regularly and not use the same password for every account.
That's a great tip, Sophia. Another important thing is to be careful about what we share online. We should not share personal information like our home address, phone number, or our full name.
Yes, James, personal information should be kept private. We also need to be careful about the photos and videos we post. Once something is on the internet, it's hard to take it back.
That's true. We should think before we post. Is it okay if other people see this? Is it something I will be okay with everyone knowing?
Exactly. And remember, what we post can be seen by many people, not just our friends. So it's important to be mindful of what we share.
Another thing to remember is to be respectful online. We should always be kind and polite to others. If we wouldn't say something face to face, we shouldn't say it online.
That's a great point, James. Cyberbullying is a big problem, and we should all do our part to stop it by being respectful and supportive.
Yes, and if someone is being mean to you online, it's important to talk to a trusted adult or a friend. Don't respond to the bully. Instead, block them and report the behavior.
That's very good advice. Now, let's talk about privacy settings. Most social media platforms have privacy settings that let us control who can see our posts and who can contact us.
Yes, privacy settings are very useful. We should take some time to look at them and set them up in a way that makes us feel safe. For example, we can choose to only share our posts with friends.
That's a good idea, James. It's also important to be aware of the information that social media platforms collect about us. They often collect data about what we like, what we share, and who we talk to.
Yes, Sophia. This information is used to show us ads and content that might interest us. But it's good to know that this is happening so we can make informed choices.
Exactly. We can also limit the amount of information we share with these platforms. For example, we can turn off location services or use a nickname instead of our real name.
That's a smart move, Sophia. Another important thing is to be aware of scams and fake accounts. Sometimes people create fake profiles to trick others.
Yes, James, we should never give out personal information to someone we don't know, even if their profile looks real. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Definitely. And if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Be cautious of offers that promise a lot for very little effort.
Good advice, James. Now, let's talk about time management. It's easy to spend a lot of time on social media without even realizing it.
That's true. We can set limits for ourselves, like using social media for only an hour a day. There are also apps that can help us track our usage and set reminders.
Yes, taking breaks is very important. Spending too much time on social media can make us feel tired and stressed.
Exactly, Sophia. It's important to balance our time online with other activities, like spending time with family, reading, or going outside.
Yes, life is all about balance. Social media is fun, but we should make sure it doesn't take over our lives.
Well, Sophia, we've covered a lot of important tips today about using social media safely and smartly.
We talked about how to use social media safely and smartly. Now we're going to talk about the positive effects of social media. There are many good things about it, right, James?
Absolutely, Sophia. Social media can be very helpful and fun. Let's start with one of the best things, staying connected with friends and family.
Yes, staying connected is very important. With social media, we can easily talk to people who live far away. We can share pictures, videos, and messages with them.
That's right, Sophia. For example, I have a friend who lives in another country. We chat on Facebook and share photos. It feels like we are still close, even though we are far apart.
That's wonderful, James. Social media helps us keep our relationships strong, no matter the distance. It's also great for making new friends.
Yes, making new friends is another positive effect. We can join groups or communities on social media based on our interests. For example, if you like gardening, you can join a gardening group and meet people who love gardening too.
Exactly. These groups can be very supportive and helpful. You can share ideas, ask for advice, and learn new things. It's like having a big, friendly community online.
Speaking of learning, social media is a great tool for education. There are many educational pages and groups where you can learn new skills or get information on various topics.
That's so true, James. For example, I follow a page that teaches English. They post new words and phrases every day. It's very helpful for improving my language skills.
That's a great way to use social media, Sophia. There are also many tutorials on YouTube. You can learn how to cook, fix things, or even play a musical instrument.
Yes, YouTube is full of educational content. It's amazing how much you can learn just by watching videos. And the best part is that most of this content is free.
Free education is definitely a positive effect. Another great thing about social media is that it can be used for business and professional growth.
That's right, James. Many people use social media to promote their businesses. They can reach a larger audience and attract more customers.
Exactly. For example, if you have a small bakery, you can post pictures of your cakes and cookies on Instagram. People can see your work and place orders.
Yes, it's a powerful way to market your products. Social media can also help people find jobs. There are many job postings on LinkedIn and other platforms.
That's true, Sophia. LinkedIn is a professional network where people can connect with colleagues, look for job opportunities, and share their professional achievements.
It's a great tool for building a professional network. Social media can also be very inspiring. We can follow people who motivate us and make us feel positive.
Yes, inspiration is a big part of social media. There are many accounts that share motivational quotes, success stories, and positive messages.
These positive messages can really brighten our day. They remind us to stay positive and keep working towards our goals.
That's right, Sophia. Another positive effect of social media is that it can bring awareness to important issues. People can use it to share information about causes they care about.
Yes, James. For example, if there is a charity event or a campaign for a good cause, people can share it on social media to get more support.
It's a great way to bring people together for a common cause. Social media can also help in emergencies. People can share important information quickly.
That's true, James. For example, during natural disasters, social media can be used to share updates and help people find safety.
Yes, it's very useful in emergencies, and let's not forget about entertainment. Social media is full of fun content like memes, videos, and games.
Absolutely, James. Entertainment is a big part of social media. It's a great way to relax and have fun after a long day.
Yes, it's nice to watch a funny video or see a cute animal photo. It helps us unwind and feel happy.
Definitely, James. So, as we can see, there are many positive effects of social media. It helps us stay connected, learn new things, grow professionally, find inspiration, support important causes, and have fun.
That's right, Sophia. Social media can be a very positive and powerful tool when used correctly.
We talked about the positive effects of social media. And now we're going to discuss the negative effects. Social media is fun and useful, but it also has some downsides.
That's right, Sophia. It's important to understand both the good and the bad. Let's start with one big problem: spending too much time on social media.
Yes, James, spending too much time on social media can be harmful. It can make us feel tired and stressed. Sometimes, we might spend hours scrolling without even realizing it.
That's true. This can lead to something called social media addiction. It means we feel like we always need to check our social media, even if we don't really want to.
Yes, James, social media addiction can make it hard to focus on other important things like studying, working, or spending time with family and friends.
Exactly. It can also affect our sleep. If we use our phones before bed, the bright screen can make it hard to fall asleep.
That's right, James. It's a good idea to set a time limit for social media use, especially before bed. Another negative effect is something called cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying is when someone is mean to others online. They might send hurtful messages or post unkind things about someone.
Yes, James, cyberbullying can be very painful. It can make people feel sad, scared, and alone. It's important to be kind and respectful online.
Definitely, Sophia. If you see someone being bullied, it's important to support them and report the bullying. We should all work together to make the internet a safe place.
Absolutely. Another negative effect of social media is comparison. Sometimes we see other people's photos and posts and think their lives are perfect.
Yes, Sophia, but we have to remember that people usually post the best parts of their lives. They don't always show the hard times.
Hello, lovely listeners. Welcome to Let's Talk Shopping, the podcast where we explore the wonderful world of buying things.
Exactly, Sophia. We should remember that everyone has good and bad days, even if they don't show it online. Another issue is fake news and misinformation.
Yes, James, fake news is false information that is spread online. It can be very dangerous because people might believe it and make wrong decisions.
That's true, Sophia. It's important to check the facts before believing or sharing something we see on social media. We should look for news from reliable sources.
Yes, James, being careful about what we read and share can help stop the spread of fake news. Another problem is privacy. Sometimes, social media platforms collect a lot of information about us.
Yes, Sophia, this information can include things like our location, what we like, and who we talk to. It's important to know how to protect our privacy.
That's right, James. We should check our privacy settings and be careful about what we share online. It's also a good idea to use strong passwords and not share them with anyone.
Definitely, Sophia. Another negative effect of social media is the pressure to always be online. Sometimes people feel like they have to reply to messages right away or be active all the time.
Yes, James, this pressure can make us feel stressed and overwhelmed. It's okay to take a break from social media and spend time offline.
Absolutely, Sophia. Taking breaks can help us feel more relaxed and happier. It's important to balance our time online with other activities.
That's a great point, James. Another negative effect is that social media can sometimes spread negativity and hate. Some people use it to share harmful and hurtful messages.
Yes, Sophia, this can create a toxic environment where people feel unsafe and unhappy. It's important to spread positivity and kindness online.
Definitely, James. We can make a big difference by being positive and supporting others. If we see something negative, we can choose to ignore it or report it.
That's right, Sophia. So, as we can see, social media has some negative effects like addiction, cyberbullying, comparison, fake news, privacy issues, pressure, and negativity.
Yes, James, but by being careful and smart about how we use social media, we can avoid these problems and enjoy the positive aspects.
Absolutely. Thank you all for listening to the social media chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you next time!